So when your dream person arrives, you might fuck it up. Let's learn how not to do that. So garbage people exist. We know that. All genders, all orientations, all expressions, all variations, it doesn't matter. Within every variation of identity and expression in this world, the lens of consciousness or lack thereof is always there. However, when I see people that are saying they all women are like this, none of them are like this, all men are like this, none of them, when you see that, that not only is pointing to clearly they have wounding in that area, but it's also pointing to a deeper wound, the wound of unworthiness, the wound of shame that actually believes that you're not good enough to have the partner that you actually desire. And when we have that and we don't have the courage to work through that, then that becomes a psychological narrative through which creates the lens, and the lens that we see the world through looks for reinforcement that that does exist. Basically, if you want to prove yourself right, you will. So in order to transmute that wound, that is when you will be able to not just see the good people, but also be prepared enough to hold the capacity for the intensity of that relationship, whatever that may be. If that's a situationship or a conscious forever, it doesn't matter the expression of it. It means that you're finally going to be big enough to step into the accountability in order to have that which you actually do deserve and do desire. But if you don't do this work, then you're going to sabotage it and tell yourself you were right in the first place. And all that is because your capacity is based on your identity. And the psyche will do anything, will implode the best thing that ever arrives on your doorstep in order to reinforce safety with an identity. Your brain would rather you be miserably alone than ever dare be with somebody and prove yourself wrong. The sabotage is always the same game too. Some type of rewriting of chaos or drama, some version of withdrawal, some script of it can't work because of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, even if that person is not exhibiting any of them. And even if that person is met with counter evidence to that, where that actual healthy individual is saying, well, that's not what I meant. Here's clarity this. It can work if we do this way. Basically, the healthy person is giving them evidence of another way. Yet the brain will look at that as a system error and cancel all of it in order to, again, prove itself right. And how you can know that perhaps you have had this experience with somebody is you can't really shake them. So you can distract yourself, you can go away for a while, whatever, but there's some inkling within you that knows that that person was different. And it isn't something within the ethers, it's just this knowing that they treated you differently than other people have. I personally think it's worthwhile to try rather than living in I wish I would have. Remember that until you heal the wound that's shaping your relational blueprint, then you're going to be recreating relationships that feel familiar rather than actually having that which you deserve.